This plane flew for over 2 hours with no one awake on board. In August of 2005, Helios Airways Flight 522 was climbing out of Cyprus when the pilots heard a warning alarm. To them, it sounded like a takeoff configuration warning. But what the pilots didn't realize is that on the ground in Cyprus, maintenance teams had turned the pressurization system to manual in order to check for leaks. The crew had failed to turn that pressurization system back to auto, and so as the plane was climbing, it wasn't being pressurized, which means the people on board weren't receiving enough oxygen. The crew and all of the passengers slowly began to lose consciousness due to lack of oxygen. The plane was on autopilot, so it leveled off at 34,000 feet and began flying its programmed route. So eventually air traffic control is trying to get a hold of this plane, and they can't. So they scramble F-16s to go intercept the plane. When they get alongside it, they realize that the captain is slumped over the controls and the first officer is nowhere to be seen. The plane ended up flying until it ran out of fuel and then crashed into a hillside in Greece, marking the worst aviation disaster in Greece history. The airline ended up facing major backlash and actually ceased operations a year later. This incident led to major changes in pressurization warning recognition and checklist procedures for crew and maintenance.